Today we are going to be working on Module 3, Lesson 7, Ordering Integers and Other Rational Numbers. Our learning targets are: I can write, interpret, and explain statements of ordering for rational numbers, and I can recognize that a number and its opposite are equal distances from 0. Graph the number 7 and its opposite on the number line. Then graph the number 5 and its opposite on the number line. So we're going to start by finding the number 7, and we know it is positive, so it is going to be to the right of 0. And the opposite of a positive number is a negative number, and negative numbers are always to the left of 0. Now we need to graph the number 5 and its opposite. So 5, once again, is going to be on the right of 0, and its opposite, negative 5, will be on the left of 0. Where does 7 lie in relation to 5 on the number line? 7 is 2 units to the right of 5. Now, where does the opposite of 7 lie in relation to the opposite of 5? So negative 7 is 2 units to the left of negative 5. The record low temperatures for a town in Maine are negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit for January and negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit for February. Order the numbers from least to greatest. So our numbers are going to be negative 20 and negative 19. Let's start by drawing a number line. Since we know both our numbers are going to be negative, I only drew a number line that will show both negative 20 and negative 19. So, negative 20, let's find it on our number line. That is for January, and negative 19 is for February. So as numbers go to the left of 0, they're going to get smaller. So the further away from 0 a negative number is, the smaller it is going to be. So therefore, negative 20 would be smaller than negative 19. All right, time for our next example. John's time for running the mile in gym class is 9.2 minutes. Jackie's time is 9.18 minutes. Who ran the mile in less time? Let's start by drawing a number line. As you can see, my number line, I'm only focusing between the numbers of 9 and 10. Both our numbers are positive, and we know that 9.2 and 9.18 are going to fall somewhere between 9 and 10. So let's plot our numbers. So we have 9.2 and 9.8. 9.2 is going to be 9, and then we're going to go over 2 tick marks. So that's going to be right there. And then 9.18 is going to fall somewhere between this first tick mark and the second tick mark. And as it's 1.8, that's going to be closer to 2. So it's going to be about there. So who ran the mile in less time? As numbers go to the right of 0, they get bigger. So 9.18 would be smaller because it is closer to 0, and 9.2 would be greater. So who ran the mile in less time? Jackie. All right, next example. Miss Rodriguez deducts points for answers that are not written correctly. Student A got minus 2 points, and student B received minus 2.5 points. Did student A or student B perform worse on the test? Let's start by drawing a number line. Since both our numbers are negative, I'm only focusing on the part of the number line that is between negative 2 and negative 3. And student A received negative 2 points, and student B received negative 2.5 points, and negative 2.5 is going to fall halfway between negative 2 and 3. So did student A or student B perform worse on the test? Remember, the farther left you go from 0, the smaller the numbers get. Student B performed worse on the test because -2.5 is smaller than -2. Henry, Janin, and Clark are playing a card game. The object of the game is to finish with the most points. The scores at the end of the game are Henry, -7, Janin, 0, and Clark, -5. Who won the game and who came in last? Let's start by drawing a number line. Henry scored -7. Janin scored 0. And Clark scored -5. So who won the game? Janin won the game because 0 is greater than both -7 and -5. So who came in last? Henry came in last because -7 is less than -5 and 0. All right, time for one last example. Determine which number is larger, 2 or -1. Let's start by drawing a number line. Right, let's place our point for 2 and for -1. So which number is larger? The number 2 is larger. Remember that the farther away from 0 you go to the right, the numbers get bigger. And the farther away from 0 you go to the left, the numbers get smaller. Now go complete the problem set.